1 marca 2024 roku doszło do kobietobójstwa w Warszawie. W samym środku miasta obcy mężczyzna zaatakował 25-letnią Lizę, zgwałcił ją, a następnie pozostawił samotną w bramie, gdy nie dawała oznak życia. Ale często jest tak, że sprawcy są wcześniej znani ofiarom. To oni są gwałcicielami i zabójcami kobiet. Międzynarodowe śledztwo dokładnie rok temu wykazało, że wskaźniki kobietobójstwa rosną wszędzie. Najszybciej w Grecji, gdzie do kobietobójstw dochodzi bardzo często, a ich wzrost szacuje się na 180% wzwyż. Międzynarodowy Dzień Kobiet to dzień, w którym nie tylko świętujemy, ale to dzień, w którym sprzeciwiamy się patriarchatowi. Ten wszędzie wygląda tak samo, ale byłyśmy ciekawe, jak w Atenach, gdzie wskaźnik kobietobójstwa jest bardzo wysoki.
In the pandemic we saw like 20 to 30 feminists which were reported in a year. Like every new week or every 2 weeks we would have a new feminicide. We also had the case of like a 19-year-old girl being raped at the police station of Omonia. So we see that the police station is not here to protect the women and femininities here in Greece.
We're against women homicides. We are here to support women in Greece, women in Gaza, and women globally, to support the public education in Greece.
And I'm here for two reasons. One of them is the struggle against the privatization of universities, and the second is the International Women's Day, which for the 6th time in Greece is a general strike. So we are joining the two struggles because they're both struggles against the government of Greece, which is openly sexist, it's openly racist. It supports 100% the privatizations of all social care and all social services. And this means that it leads women to more poverty and due to that more discrimination, sexist violence and feminicide.
Protesty w Atenach, ale nie tylko tam, są o źle opłacanych pracownicach, o studentkach, którym grozi prywatyzacja uczelni, są wreszcie o uchodźczyniach, które uciekają przed konfliktami i wojnami, na przykład przed ludobójstwem, które dzieje się w Palestynie. Na pewno feminizmu w Grecji, tak jak i wszędzie, nie należy traktować jak monolit. Wspólne dla wszelkich jego odłamów jest jednak potępienie dla przemocy i nagłaśnianie jej. Jakie są najważniejsze postulaty greckich feministek? Jak na co dzień wygląda walka z przemocą wobec kobiet?
The feminist movement in Greece have actually managed to make the word femicide and the notion behind it a word that can be used in the public sphere. In 2018, a girl named Eleni Topaloudi was raped and murdered brutally in an island in Greece, Rhodes. Eleni became a symbol of the feminist movement, and it was that turning point, the femicide of Eleni Topaloudi, that made the word that made our case a public case in Greece, and our fight. It becomes much harder when we talk about immigrant women, refugees women, drug addict women. I mean, the past 2 months we had 3 femicides. All 3 of them were women, immigrants and poor. All 3 of them were sent back to their abuser. They went to the police department to press charges against their abuser, and instead of getting the state protection that they were supposed to, they were sent back to their house to get killed by their abuser. So the fight's still on. And it's a fight against nationalism as well. It's a fight against war, the everyday war that we live. And it's a fight against the Greek state. Nothing would have happened if the state would have was not complicit to that.
You can say that we have more than one woman femicide per month. We blame the government and we blame the educational system, the church. Media also has a role because they reproduced sexist behaviors. If you make the woman everyone in the public sphere look lower than men and that it's like an object, of course then they have excuse to maltreat women, they have excuse that they think that some men that they possess women, so they have right to do anything, even take their lives. We are not satisfied at all from the draft laws, from the laws, from the systems. We don't have enough protection, we don't have enough shelters.
Temat kobietobójstwa pojawia się także w sztuce. Greckie artystki zwracają uwagę na to, że śmiertelne żniwo mizoginii to problem systemowy wynikający z politycznego i społecznego przyzwolenia na przemoc wobec kobiet i słabszych. W szczególności dotyczy to przemocy domowej, którą na artystyczny warsztat wzięła pochodząca z Grecji, a na co dzień mieszkająca w Nowym Jorku Georgia Lale.
The performance that I did in 2021, where the bed sheets were collected, was inspired by the femicide of Caroline that happened here in Greece in 2021 in Athens. She was murdered by her husband on her bed while her 6-month-old baby girl was at the bed. So that really struck me, and what really shocked me was the fact that she was murdered on her own bed, the same bed that she had made that same morning, that she was making every morning and every night. She was laying next to her murderer. Pink Greek flag is made out of bed sheets that they were giving to me in 2021 by women and femininities, people that identify as women in Greece, under the condition that they had used those sheets to rest themselves on it and dream of a world of justice and equality in which they will not be afraid to chase their dreams. The first politician from a far-right pro-orthodoxy minority party in the Greek parliament brought a small piece of paper with the pink flag printed on it. He held it and he said that's a disgrace to the Greek flag. And the Greek flag is only allowed to be painted red by the blood of our heroes. My answer to that is that women, members of the LGBTQ community, and femininities are heroes of the Greek nation and of every nation. And victims of femicide, there are heroines. They are falling for a better life for all of us. Yesterday, on Women's Day, the mayor of Athens projected the pink flag on the city hall, like huge. That sends a message. That sends a message that there is hope.
We are the Red Boat Project.
We are artists and art teachers, most of us.
It's one boat for each
Femicide.
We want each crime to be punished as a feminicide, not as a homicide. We would like to do some art interventions on the streets, on the neighborhoods, so as everybody could see this problem.
So we use this material this once to show that we want clarity in justice. We've come a long way, but we still have a long distance to travel still in order for society and cities to be safe, for women really safe, and for equality to be true equality.